Here one more time. I'm going to check over on the other side. Make sure that everything's going good on YouTube. You know I got to do that every time. I'm looking at the end stream, but I want to be looking at the begin stream. Everything's excellent. Everyone's in the chat. There we go. Coming at you, people. There's the thumbnail for today. I'm going back on the other side. Going to meet you right now. There's the other side. Brazil versus Haiti. Welcome in, everybody. Games have gone through today. Scotland lose to Morocco. That has a reflection on this group. Gives Brazil the chance now to jump in a second spot. But yes, Brazil, Haiti, as it says, the chat. Have your say. Can you lift the mood? Stevie's holding on. Uno, dos, tres. 1, 2, 3. Eins, zwei, drei. Un, deux, trois. And I'm coming to you right now. Welcome in, guys. Hope you're doing really good. Hope you're having a great day. Getting ready for this one. I'm going to go straight into the lineups. Give you the lineups right away. There's the lineups, guys. Take a look at the lineups. Oh, yeah. Big lineups today. Big lineups. Take a look at them lineups as we're coming in. No surprises. It is what it is. Looking at Brazil. Alisson. Big time. Big time, man. Going to be busy today. Haiti, can they do it? Can they do it? I'm going to go straight into the chat because that's where I want to be, guys. You can take a look at the starting lineups there. You have your fun with that. I'm going to say hello to everybody in the chat right now because that's where I want to be. Milky Moose Celtic, here we go again. Come on, Haiti. Kevin Babs, 7511. Hey, Milky. Leonardo Baraviera. Boranessa. Come on, Brazil. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Come on, Leo. You need the 3 points. I'm going to come back on screen here in a second or two, but like I say, just check out your starting lineups there. For Brazil, tough starting lineup. Going for the win. That's what I'm saying. Haiti, can they pull another big surprise and put up another result? I think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough. I'm coming back on screen with you where I want to be, guys. We've got 13 minutes before kickoff. Here I come back at you. So there's your lineups. Enjoy the lineups. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to go through the chat. VAR is a shame if that AI it called. Milky Moo, VAR is a shame if that AI T called. I kind of know where you're coming from, mate. A lot of people do not appreciate VAR. Why? I think it's ruining the fun. I think we like to have mistakes in a human game, a human philosophy of football, a human match. But it's human. And we're taking away the human touch from football, aren't we? We're making it like a PC game. And I don't think the connoisseurs of football, like yourself, enjoy that much. Kevin Band, man, don't want to talk about it. I'm still fuming. A clear pen and many free kicks not given, robbed. I tell you, you must be talking about... I'm thinking you're talking about Scotland. Stopping the music. We're in shock. I saw a lot of decisions in that match. Definitely a penalty not given. Definitely. I asked myself, how many times are we going to see cleats flat against the shin and nothing given inside the penalty area? Yet the flimsiest, wimpiest fouls are outside the box are given for nothing. It's showing that the referees have not got it right on that count, that's for sure. But yeah, you should be fuming if that is what you're talking about, Kevin. Milky Moo, hiya, Kevy, not so bad. Milky Moo Leo, Milky Moo Celtic, just weird, completely inconsistent referee as per the rest of the tourney. I tell you what, we are seeing some of the strangest dystopian referees I've ever seen in my entire life. It's getting, I shouldn't use rude words, but it's getting sillier, let's put it that way, by the second. It really is. I mean, come on. It's just like, refereeing is not that tough. But with all this technology and all the smoke and mirrors, they're making it tough on themselves. They're literally making it tough on themselves. The fans in the stands and watching on TV, and us here, we get the decisions quicker. We really do. Give me a second. I'm going to get the TV to the other side of the life. I want to go up here. By the way, did you know the head-to-head between these two? Did you really know that? I'm just going to get on screen here. Just a second, guys. Give me 1 second. There we go. Brazil's coming up. 18 minutes. In. Here we go. 17:30. We're in with you guys. Don't worry. We're in with you. We got here late. That's what you realise. So far, 0-0. 17 minutes gone. Haiti. I have been watching the game since I've been on my way, but Haiti literally against a sea of yellow in the stands. And can they get something going up front? This is a day where Brazil need to stand up and get the points. It's not going to be easy, but they've got the players to do it, yeah? Absolutely got the players to do it. 1 second, going to wipe that out. Get it over here. But I'm glad to say we've got the microphone back. We've got a brand new mic in the stage, on the table here. Exactly the same as the other one we had, the Miano 40 XD. It's the one I like. It's the one I feel comfortable with. But on the game itself, coming up to your water break very soon. Tree problem today. It was a tree problem. Is he onside? It looks like he's onside. Cross coming in, far side. Nobody going to get that one down. Again, looking like they want to break down and start. But again, they're doing well. Haiti's doing well so far. Is he offside? I thought he looked slightly offside. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's offside. Offside all the way. Offside all the way. Such is to expect it happens. Watts versus the top team. Thank you, guys, said Leo. Only silver lining. 3 points with no goals. As it stands, might be good enough for the best third-place team. Yes, 3 points with no goal difference. Yes. Milky Moo, I'm sitting here watching replay over and over again. Can't figure out. McGinn gets first contact on ball. Another guy comes right across, misses ball, and cleans him out. VR goes into radio silence. I'm telling you now, there were 2 penalties in that match that Scotland were not given. 2. Milky Moo, point was kind of deserved as well. Ranked versus ranked 6 team who were fairly underwhelming. Without a doubt, says Kevin. Stevie, where are you? I'm here, buddy. I'm here. He can't find his Haiti jersey. Which one of the original FIFA band? He gone to the shop to get tea bags. Nice one, nice one. It is a hot one. I do apologise by being late, but it was a tree problem. We had a tree go down. I told you we were having some storms. Ball coming in. And he comes back out. Brazil on the ball, trying to manufacture something deep down low. But Haiti, very physical in the challenge. This was one of the things I thought that Haiti would bring. They'd physically match Brazil on and off the ball, and they are doing it. I'll tell you what. Douglas doing a hell of a job defending in the offense. Feisty number 16, Douglas, doing pretty well. Leonardo Barrafier, it's time to start. No Stevie today, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Angus McWords to Stevie, how are you? Doing well, matey. Hope you're well, Stevie. I am, mate, I am. Milky Moo, how are you doing? Doing bloody good. How are you doing, Milky? How are you doing, Angus? Crystal Disco Ball, maybe another storm taking out Stevie's feed. It was a storm last night, and it took out a tree. And that tree had to be moved, chopped up, put in trailer, moved, and get this, a new tree delivered and put in the ground. Can you believe that? All in one few couple of hours. And I couldn't get away quick enough because I was the man responsible getting things done. So, excuse me. We got delayed on the way to the studio, but we're here now to watch a sea of yellow, Brazil and Haiti. Ball coming in. Great, great corner. That's a lovely corner. Absolutely beautiful. So, sorry for being here late, guys, but I am here. Better late than never. And yes, I love all the stories. Tea bags. Maybe another storm. Hope you're well, Stevie. I am, Guy. I am. I hope you're all wonderful. Offside. He's offside. He's got to be 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 offside, but he misses anyway. He's offside by a mile. Rapina puts it past the post. Did he know he was offside? But he was offside. She's definitely a Haiti fan by the look of that face. Absolutely Haitian all over. Slightly offside going through Rapina, but I tell you what, not a bad chance. But the finish wasn't there. He's worried about the keeper scything him down. Watch this. He's getting out of the way, see? He has no time on the ball. Great goalkeeping. Great goalkeeping. But just offside. Lovely. So I'm going to go send you guys some love right now. Sending you guys love for being the people you are. Sticking around. Trout. I hate this Brazil kit. Yeah, I know what you do. I know what you mean. Hi, Soccer Steve. GL Brazil, Trouty McTroutra. If you hear someone call me Soccer Steve, that was my radio name, TV name for decades. Soccer Steve and soccersteve.com, okay? Just in case you hear that. Trouty knows he still calls me Soccer Steve. I am Soccer Steve. Anybody want to call me that? You go ahead. But for years in radio TV, that's who I was, who I am. That was my stage name. There you go. Deal done. 1-0 Brazil in the lead, and that's going to really ease the nerves. You can see what it means to them. You can see what it means, especially Paqueta at the back there. You can see what this means. Absolutely joy for the Brazilians, even those not from Brazil, but Brazilian blood. 1-0 to Brazil. Leo must be quite happy. Leo must be quite happy. But yes, Trouty McTroutra, I hate this Brazil kit, he says. I don't like it. Ball slipped through again. They've been warned once. Coming down, there's a man in the middle. 1-2, taps it across, and the rebound. In it goes. Unfortunate. Just gets over the line. But you got to say, you got to be there, Johnny on the spot, to make it happen. Brazil taking the first goal. And I tell you what, lucky. But you got to be good to be lucky. Rebound. Off the heel. Inadvertently from the defender, but it is 1-0. 1-0 to Brazil as we stand. Haiti, not looking too happy with that one. And as soon as the goal goes in, we're going to have a water break. It's coming up. Water break's coming up as it is. Angus says, hello, Stevie. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Trouty. I hate this Brazil shirt. I hate this Brazil shirt, says he. He does. Brazil will move into second now in the group phase. With the 1-0. Level on points with Morocco and 4 points. Morocco and 4 points. Goal difference, 1+. Get this, Brazil in second, 4 points, goal difference, 1+. The next goal for Brazil puts them on top of the group, and Brazil will look like Brazil should do, topping a group. That'll give them confidence. The boys in blue, playing for Brazil. Tea time, baby. And that's a Scaldy. Doing what a number 9 does, gets the goal, go-ahead goal. Give you some stats as well. Mateus Cunha on 23 gets the go-ahead goal. Number 9, Mateus Cunha. Let's go for some stats right now. Let's get your stats so far after 24 minutes. Stats coming through. Brazil, 4 shots, 2 on target, 52% possession, 154 passes, 89 pass accuracy, 3 fouls, 4 offsides, and 4 corners. 4 offsides is pretty high, yeah? That needs to be corrected. But when you're 1-0 up, I guess that's fine. I have to turn this commercial off with all these freaky people doing freaky shit. I can't stand that freaky shit on TV. Why can't you just act normal? Crazy. You're looking at the other side. It's pretty dreary. Haiti, no shots on target. 48% possession. That's good. Passes 88. Only 88. Fouls 1. Yellow cards 1. Offsides 1. That's it. That's it for Haiti so far. With all that possession so far in the match, remember, I've been watching as I've been getting here, but with all that, they haven't done anything. Into the chat, Stevie, kickoff was 15 minutes ago. You betcha. Had us worried. Sorry. But we had a tree go down, and I had to get that tree pulled out and chopped up and get another tree in place today. We had a storm last night. So, yes. And I didn't realise we were going that long, but hey, the day got away from me. Angus McWhirter, hello, Stevie. How you doing? I'm doing great, mate. Trouty, I hate this Brazil shirt. Crystal scoreboard, Stevie. Absolutely. Going to get that done. No memory pattern here. Muscle memory. Didn't work today. Just didn't work today. Coming at you. Boom. Boom, shakalaka. There we go. 1-0 for Brazil. Everything's getting back into place. I'm catching up with you guys. I tell you, what a day. What a couple of days. I mean, busy with all the bad weather that we've had here. Man, oh man, I tell you. We've had more rain this month than we've had in years. I'm telling you now, this month of June and the tail end of May, rainier than I've seen in decades. It's like unusual for Alberta. It really is. Leonardo says it's a beer break. Absolutely, it's a beer break. Bloody right it is. Going to show you something. Do you like to read? Come here, I want to show you something to read right now. FIFA idiocy. Get a load of that. There has been a subtle change to the way FIFA is determining the goal difference. Keep reading. Keep reading. There's a subtle way that they're going to change how the goal difference is done up. Literally, they're saying right now, there's been a subtle change in the way FIFA is determining league tables for the 2026 World Cup. And it might have a huge impact on the final group matches. Get this. For the first time at a World Cup, FIFA is using head-to-head records instead of group goal differential as the primary tiebreaker for teams level on points. I think that's absolute horseshit. Until 1966, goal ratio was used where they involved dividing teams' goal scored by teams conceded. In 1970, FIFA moved to a goal differential until now. It brings FIFA in line with the UEFA, which always given priority to the results between teams. The logic is that assessing the direct performance of two teams is fairer because it removes freak results such as Germany's 7-1 over Curacao. Coming back on screen, I'll tell you what I think about that. There we go. I think they realise with the big screen, big scores that are coming into this tournament, a lot of teams are going to be humbled and embarrassed. They've literally opened up a can of worms on their own selves. They opened Pandora's box by having 48 teams, which is ridiculous. 32 teams is much better. And we're all used to 32 teams and how it pans down. 48 teams is opening up a can of worms on FIFA's ass because they don't realise what's coming next. They've got a brand new system that they do not even understand themselves. So just saying. Your head-to-head record is going to decide in the latter stage of the group phase if teams are level on points, who goes through. I think that's horrendously bad. Crystal Discable muscle memory set in yesterday due to so many goals. Probably. Haiti now, 30 minutes in, looking to get into the game. No shots on target. No shots at all. Going to have to make it happen. But Brazil's got some tough defenders. Gabriel in particular. Marquinhos as well. Really physical. Robinho Jr. going down the wing. Way offside. Busy again. Vinicius, I should say, not Robinho. Excuse me, Robinho. Vinicius Jr. going down the wing again. But yes, goal differential not going to be used at the third game. Head-to-head if you're level. What do you think of that? To me, that makes no sense whatsoever. You may have played a head-to-head match. Let's just say Haiti and Brazil. They've only played one head-to-head match, okay? One in history. And it finished, ironically, like the freak 7-1 score. It finished 7-1 to Brazil. So when you look at head-to-head between Haiti and Brazil, there's only one match. And Brazil won that match. So therefore, no matter what happened in this group, if you're going to use that decision-making as using head-to-head to finalise who finishes third and fourth, per se, or first and second, you got to say, you've opened up a can of worms that's very unfair to people like Haiti. Yeah. 7-1 the last time they played. That was in 2016 at the Copa America, and it was also in the group stage. Big kick on the shins. Carry on, says the referee. Moving the ball down the line. Comes inside. Nice play by Brazil. Needs to go on the wide side. Beautiful play. Vinicius now on the ball back inside. Was a good little pass. A quality player would have picked that up. It could have been 2-0. Vinny Jr. doing what he can. Ball coming now down the right side. Looking for the free kick. He's looking for the free kick. Still in play. Just out of play. Just out of play. Just out of play. In like lightning. But Haiti clearing their lines. 32 minutes gone. It's going to be a very short first half for me, as you know. But that's the way it happens sometimes. Glad to be here, though. I'm glad to be here. Haiti now coming down the right side, takes a check. He needs to go on the left wing. Left wing wide open. Takes an hour to get the ball there, but he finally does. One looping, that's a hell of a cross into the crowd. Where's he aiming? Maybe someone's got a blue shirt on in the crowd on row 59. Kevin, we had that here in the UK back in February. Highest rainfall for decades. I tell you what, man, we've had some crazy rainfall. I could talk on that militarily, and I could tell you about HARP. H.A.A.R.P. HARP. HARP. Look that up. I know a lot about HARP. I'm ex-military. You look that up. And then I want you to look up Vietnam and the Ho Chi Minh Trail that was washed away by the US forces in the Vietnam War and how it was washed away. Agent Orange and the rest of it. High altitude spraying. HARP. H-A-A-R-P. Haiti coming through the middle. Beautiful ball. Tic-tac-toeing. He does the special thing. Lays it off, but he should have took it with him. There's no foul there. Corner. Corner. Guimaraes literally caught with the ball, giving away the corner, looking for the free kick, asking the referee, hey, where's the free kick, boss? Where's the free kick? No free kick. But yeah, I remember your rainfall in February, looking at it and thinking, that's not usual. Rain in the UK? Yeah, but not that amount, and especially the torrents washing through villages, yeah? Corner in, that's a great corner. Now get it on net. Well defended again by Brazil. Can he get the cross in? He's got one chance to do it. Now it's not going to happen. Well played, Vinny Jr. Defender Vinny Jr. Not just a forward, defender as well. Doing it up front and in defence as well, going out for throw-in. Well done, Vinny Jr. HARP, weather controllers. Ha, 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 ha. Absolutely, Kevin. Absolutely, weather controllers. The weather's been controlled by military forces, the USA, for decades. Look it up, guys. I'm well read. I'm well read. And I've seen it firsthand. 11 minutes to go. Brazil have got the go-ahead goal. Ball over the top. They're looking down the middle. And obviously Carlo Ancelotti has been training the guys to go down the middle, slip the ball through the defenders, central defenders, and go down the middle. Not wasting time down the flank. More poised and focused on unlocking the door down the middle. But I tell you this. Haiti, like many teams, are good in possession. But that final quality, as you saw how tough it was for Brazil to get that goal in this match, just getting it over the line, the toughest thing to do in football is score. If Haiti could literally bottle scoring goals, they'd be a phenomenal team from such a small little country. But they play decent football and they're not scared of Brazil. 3 wide now. Needs to go down the right side. Right side wide open. White side wide open. Coming in. Must be 2-0. But he took it too wide. In the back of the net it goes. What a lovely finish. He's got 2 on the day. He can't believe it, Cunha. Beautiful goal. 35 minutes. It's 2-0 and Brazil are on top of the group. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 and Brazil go top of the group. Way to go, Brazil. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. Yes, buddy. The badge. Play for the badge. It's going to get better. Brazil, 2-0. How you feeling, Leo? How you feeling? Now comes a time where you will see the mini teams. Trout. Too easy. Yes, it is too easy. You're going to see these lower teams in the groups now. Games 2 and games 3 start to get really fatigued. Your big teams are fit. Your lower teams are not as fit. Nowhere near. You're going to see the latter stages of the group phase, smaller teams are going to get buried. And FIFA, I don't care about your blushes and how embarrassed you are with the high scores. You set the 48 teams together. It was crazy from the start. It should have been 32. You can wear the embarrassment. 2-0 down, 36 minutes in. And Cunha is a happy man. And he can be too. Why not? Coming back in there. 2-0, and he's got 2. 1 on 23 and 1 on 36. I'll tell you what, does he get 1 on 49 for the hat-trick in the second half early? Let's see what happens there. Hat-trick in the second half for Cunha. Coming up. You can actually say that this is probably done now. But Trouty McTroucher, absolutely, fella. Too easy, too easy, too easy. Ball on the far side. Nice take. Ball was out. Offside. Offside. Offside called by the linesman. Tea time, baby. Casemiro's having a great time, number 5 there. Let's talk on Casemiro for a second. With Manchester United. Bit of an unsung hero while that club has been in a bit of a mess here, don't you say? I say so. I say so, yep. Underrated, never given the praise, never given the thanks. But Casemiro, silent operator, does a lot of things very well. Defensively, exceptional. But he's also got the touch and can score goals on a regular basis too. Cunha wins the free kick. Hey, 2-0. But aren't I a lucky guy, eh? I turn up and the goals start to flow. 2 goals as soon as I get here. What about that? What you got to say about that? Stevie gets in the house, you got 2 goals, and everything's back to normal. Can it be 3-0 before half-time? Ancelotti's having a word with Bruno. Just restructuring. Giving his midfielder some advice. And any Canadian fans listening right now, big congratulations for the win yesterday. 6-0 over Qatar. 2 red cards. But that horrendous injury to Kone. I've watched it a few times ever since. I watched it immediately, over and over, and I knew he was in dire straits with a broken leg straight away. You could just see the way the foot was hanging off the leg kind of thing. And having been there, watching my foot dangle in the air once, I know how that feels. Rapinoe's coming out. Hopefully it's not too bad, but he looks a little bit upset, so this might be something of a niggling injury that's going to continue a little bit further on. But his day is done. Hopefully not his World Cup. Take a look at him. He doesn't look too happy. He looks quite sad. But is his World Cup done, or is it just a little injury? Carlos giving a pat. Let's see what happens. Ravan coming in. But yes, that's a blow for Brazil with Rapinoe going out of the match. But Ryan coming in. Kevin says, hope it's 3-0 at half-time. Got money on 6 or more. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You know, coming into this match, I had a sneaky feeling this could be a high score for Brazil if they got interested and if they got flowing. And this is a match where Brazil really need to nail it. Really nail it down. Because if they do, hey, good things will happen. Good things will happen. And to all my American friends out there today, big win over Australia. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Puts them on top of the group into the next round. You're in the next round. I said America was going in the next round. I said America was going to win the group. Did I not? Yes, I did. If you go down into the library, there's a video with all the predictions of the group phase. It's still relevant right now. Go there, watch it, anybody. But I told you America was going to win the group. They're going to win the group. Ball down the right side. Now, can he get it in the middle? He needs to go fast. Not the right pass. Brazil moving the ball swiftly to the right side of the field. Out of dodge. No foul, says the referee. Get on your feet. But Brazil with the ball. Moving it all directions. Keeping possession. And taking the sting out. We got another man down. There's the fatigue setting in already with Haiti. I'm telling you now, watch Haiti, watch some of the small teams as the World Cup winds down through the group phase. They're going to be winding down. There won't be enough fit bodies. They'll be fatigued. They're going up against world-class opposition. It's going to take it out of them. Another man down, 41-51. Leonardo Baraviera. I like this guy. There you go, buddy. There you go. Would you say, question to Leo, would you say you would sooner have Ryan on the pitch than Rapinoe? Let me know. I know which one I would have. Yeah, really, you're not Brazilian, not by a million times. You can't be Brazilian. You're too white. Come on, you Haitian fans. Cheer up, people. Come on, put the smiles on. It's only 2-0. Come on, you're at the World Cup, guys. Enjoy it. Lovely scenes outside the stadium, yeah? Look at that stadium. Isn't that a gorgeous scene? It's a double header here. Double header at the stadium, but yeah, beautiful scenes. That's one of the things that the World Cup never seems to get wrong, is the overhead view. All the people in the crowd, wonderful setting. They always seem to do that part of it well. They don't seem to do everything well, though. Brazil now coming down the left wing. 43 minutes in, ball down the line. Coming back in, Rapinoe Jr. Vinny's waiting for it. Vinny's waiting for it. He's using the decoy. Vinny's the decoy right now. He's pulling the left and the right wing backs forward up the field. But Vinny, well played. Didn't want the ball. He's just playing with the defense for space, and that worked very well. Coming back into Marquinhos on the other side now. Gabriel on the ball. Pushing with speed. I do like Gabriel. I think he's probably one of the best centre-backs around the place. Arsenal big time, but he's fierce, strong in the tackle, will not back down for nothing, and plays with the badge on his chest. Whoever he's playing for, he gives you everything. Literally everything. Douglas with the shiny hair. He must have a can of Brill Cream in there. The Brill Cream boys, who remembers them? Vinny nearly getting kicked in the goys there. I tell you what, lucky he didn't get injured. Ball coming back now. Gabriel over to Marquinhos in the middle. Going to the right side. It's all a little bit predictable at the moment. It needs to be zip fast and with speed. Just like that. Go past the man with speed. Tic-tac-toe. Get in there. Use your pace. Cross coming in. Corner again. 2-0. 44 minutes in. Already, that should be a corner. I mean, come on, look at some of the decision-making. He's saying, what are you doing? It's got to be a corner. He's absolutely beside himself. Wins the header, but goes the wrong way. Free kick coming up. Free kick coming up. No free kick. I will say this, though. The referee's allowing more fouls to be committed through matches. I fully believe, and said this matches ago, that it will be the case that all this lack of calling fouls back could literally be why someone gets injured. And I said that matches ago. So there's something to be said about not calling the fouls. The integrity of the game realizes this. You need a referee to do due diligence and to keep it clean for both sets of players. Brazil now under pressure of their own making. On the back line, Gabriel now to the left side, into the middle. Marquinhos with the ball. Over the top. He had the runner, but he doesn't select. Ball going down the line, coming back inside. Gabriel taken to the ground. Wants the free kick. Referee says play on. Vinicius going through. Beats one, beats two. Leaves two for dead. Comes inside. Puts the cross to the far post. Nearly. Not a bad idea. Free kick against Brazil. Kevin says, I couldn't bring myself to rewatch it. Didn't need to. Players' reaction when it happened said it all. Yes. Like I say, some of the officializing, and they've got VAR, and I'm wondering what the hell they're doing. Really? I really like things to be correct, like you. I do. But I am not a fan of VAR. I'm not a fan of VAR referees because they seem to make too much go wrong. And if we're all agreeing on the same thing, how can they be the only ones to get a decision wrong? We've seen too many at the World Cup. And people who watch the cheat league, the EPL, they see it all the time. Ball over the top, he's onside. He's onside. Race now for gold. Race now. 3-0. 3-0, absolutely under the keeper. The sweeper keeper, the easiest thing to beat in world football. Just pass the ball to the keeper. Don't even worry about aiming too much on net. Just aim at his nuts. It's going under the boys. It's going in the net. It's that simple. 3-0. 3-0 Brazil. And this is going sideways for Haiti tonight. Just like it did for Qatar yesterday against Canada with a 6-0 annihilation. Canada's biggest win in World Cup finals. In fact, it's the only win. And that's why Canadians were rejoicing. So take a look. Vinny's on the side there. Ball comes in. He's online, onside, not even making the move. He's not even gone from a standing start. He's turned his back and started to run. Great finish. Sweeper, keeper. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. It doesn't matter what the score's going to be. Sweeper, keeper. Just pass it under the boys. There you go. Nice and easy. You can't miss. Great goalkeeping skill there, hey? Sweeper, keeper, let it in the net. Sweeper, keeper, let it in the net. Not even close to it. Not even close to it. Not even close. 3-0, and it's done. Put a fork in him. Vinicius getting a nice high five, tap on the tit from Paqueta. 3-0, and Haiti are looking a tired team, and it's not even half-time. Things could be getting worse. 7-1's the biggest scoreline in the World Cup. I want to see more goals. Just to rub in the points of FIFA, you got this World Cup way wrong. 32's the magic number. Kevin says, 7-5-1-1. For me, it was the expression on Kone's face that was when I knew it was bad. Looked like Marcello just shocked. Yeah. And when I literally was reading his lips, Kone, and he was holding his leg, he had this look on his face as if he was about to cry, and I can understand why. But he had this look on his face that he was about to cry and that his world had literally just been turned upside down as he's holding his leg. But what came out of his mouth was, oh my God. I knew straight away he'd bust his leg. I could see it dangling, and when he said them words, there was no other way but to say the man is out of action. His World Cup is done. It's unfortunate because he's a promising young player. But he'll come back. The only thing is, when you come back from a leg break like that, do you still have the same speed? Do you heal as good as you were before? Do you have the confidence on the ball to take a hit? That was one of the things I had to get used to. Coming back off a double leg break, I had to come back getting hit. Once I started to get hit, it gave me the confidence. I knew I could get hit. Then I started to hit. And for the rest of my career, I hit you big. Ball down the line. That's a great ball coming through. Dangerous clearance. Could have fed a Haitian into the net, but it doesn't. Brazil keeping the ball, fighting back for it. Haitians fighting for the ball. Getting the ball. Coming into it. 3-0 down. It's a little bit late now to start getting into the game. But maybe score on Brazil. Maybe use that. On the edge of the line. Twists and turns. Defenders all around him. Looking for the foul. Referee says, get on your feet. Nothing doing. Ball through again. Nice interception. Going back to the keeper. Yes, he does. Nothing's open. Nothing's open. I promise you, I'll be here for the rest of the game. Free kick coming up against Haiti. Casemiro's down, holding his face. Cunha's having a great time. He can't believe he's having such a good time. 2 goals out of 3. Vinny Jr., the other goal as well. Having a great time as they're walking away here at halftime. Halftime's come. And Brazil in fine voice. Literally 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. Walk the walk. They are walking the walk. Vinny's been on fire. Cunha's literally doing it. Got to say, Vinicius Junior 45-3 and Mateus Cunha 23 and 36 minutes respectively. The first goal was very fortuitous, but after that you knew that goal was going to give Brazil nothing but absolute confidence. Nothing but absolute confidence. I hope you enjoyed the first half. And Crystal Disco Ball, Scoreboard Stevie, you betcha. We're going to get that done right now. Boom, 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 boom. What a day. Wow, what a day. Was busy taking care of something else. No worries, no worries, no worries. You got to be, you got to be, you got a life. But 3-0. But talking about the group so far, right now, you have to think Brazil's on their way now to the postseason, the knockout round. Top of the group, 2 matches in, 1 win, 1 draw, 4 goals scored, 3 against, plus 3 goal difference. It can only get better in the second half. I'd love to see Ancelotti's guys come out and do the same again. Don't slow down. Don't take your foot off the gas. Once you find how to score goals, you got to keep your foot on the gas. Crystal Ball is the queen. There you go. There you go. She's got it all done again. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Give me a cup of tea. That's lovely. Get over there so you can see the badge. Yes, you can't block the Brazilian badge or anybody's badge. Badge has to be there. Excuse me. And I've even got my mute mic. Like I say, we got a brand new mic coming in today. It's the Miono 400 PDX Podcast Supremo. Took 24 hours to get here, but this is the microphone I love to deal with. This is the one I put my face on, mouth around, talk to. This is where I feel good. Milky Moo. Oh, you're alive, Stevie. I am, son. I am. I've been here for quite some time. You didn't get me earlier, but no, I've been here. And looking at what's happening, I've seen all the goals. I've seen all the action. But I got here slightly late, absolutely. But I've seen all the action, even before I got here. And a tree down. If you didn't know, we had a tree go down. We had to get out there today, chop it up, put it in a trailer, get it ready for the firewood for the winter. And then we had another big tree come in. We had to put that in the ground straight away. So one dies out, one goes in. Why did it die out? Well, it got blown out of the ground. That storm the other night blew it right out. We didn't know at the time because the root structure had been ripped, but the tree was still standing and the wind goes over. So there you go. That's what we're talking about. Get in the chat. Get in the chat and tell me what you think. Kevin Babs, don't mind Brazil scoring lots of goals in the next round, just not against Scotland, please. You know, I got to say, looking at that group right now, Scotland only scored one, only conceded one on 3 points. They're going to go to the next round because you cannot really see Haiti getting points in this group. You really can't. They're going to have to score goals, and that's a real problem. So far in 90 minutes plus 45, they haven't scored one, but they've conceded 4. Therefore, you got to think they're probably not going to score at this World Cup, but they're going to get scored on. Therefore, Scotland's 3 points, irrelevant to the goal difference. I think you've got to understand that you're going through no matter what. But who's the better team between Morocco and Brazil? Brazil with confidence coming in next match. That could be interesting. Milky Moo, yo, fun and games. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely fun and games. But all ends well. That begins and finishes well. And like I say, 3-0 right now. Brazil, I think they're going to add to it. Haiti's goal difference is going to get even worse. And you got to say on the final day, they play Morocco. Brazil plays Scotland. But again, if you didn't know this, I'm going to let you into something. The goal difference may well be determined on the third and final matches. If teams are level on points in the group, okay, they are going to determine your goal difference with head-to-head all time, not the goal difference. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. You can read it online, but I think that's absolutely ridiculous not to solely use the goals scored within a competition, because it's those 4 teams that are going against each other now. They're not playing 50 years ago. They're playing now. So FIFA, in their moronic wisdom, are going to use head-to-head instead of the goal differential if you're level after the third and final match in the group stage. I think that's one of the most craziest things I've ever heard. It continues with the craziness of FIFA, and I'm telling you why they're doing it. Simply because if teams are getting buried 6-1, 6-0, 7-1, etc., FIFA is looking bad. This is supposed to be a World Cup where the scores are supposed to be tight because you've got World Cup teams mixing it up. They're not World Cup teams mixing it up across the board. The 48 teams brings in 12 teams that should not even be here. Shouldn't be here. Beg your pardon. 16 teams. There should be 16 teams in this World Cup that should not even be here. Just saying. 32's the number. That's where they should have stayed. So there you go. Some information on the group stages. The final goal difference won't be goal difference. It's going to go head-to-head if you're level. I think it's nuts. Milky Moo can't see how Scotland will get a point versus Brazil, which leaves them in a very precarious position. 0 goal difference at the moment, and obviously will be in the negative is lose to Brazil. What I say to that, Kev, is this. Not every team in third place will have 3 points. That is the saviour for Scotland. The 3 points is the saviour. So like I say, not many teams are going to have 3 points after 3 matches in third. Just use that. That is Scotland's ticket to the next round. You need 8 teams on 3 points. Not all 8 teams, or not all them 12 teams are going to be on 3 points. Therefore, Scotland will be in with them 8 teams on 3 is what I'm saying. Or 4 per se if they get a draw. But you can't see that, neither can I. I can see Brazil going on now, getting another win after this, and possibly topping the group with 7. But it all depends on the final match. Who comes out with the goals? Scotland against Brazil, and Morocco are taking on Haiti in the final game. So Haiti, if they concede a few more goals in the second half, let's say 3 goals, that'll take their goal difference to 0, scored 7 against. And then in comes Morocco in the next game. They score 3 or 4. Then you see 11 goals against in the goal differential category with no goals for. That is literally what you don't want to see in a World Cup. That is not a World Cup team. That's an Infantino joke. Milky Moo, okay, I stand corrected. 0 goals difference. Even -1 should be okay. Yeah, absolutely. Even -1 should be okay. Scotland's defence is pretty tight. Look, you only lost 1-0 today. Tight match. So defensively, very, 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 very tough. Scored 1, conceded 1. 0 goal difference. You're in a great spot. You're really in a great spot. On the target. Absolutely on the target. Guys, I'm going to go get a fresh cup of tea. This one's going to go cold here pretty quick. But I'm going to leave you with some great music. I'll be back really soon, as I always do. As I always will. But give me 1 second here. Just looking at what we got there. There we go. I know where we're going. We're going down to the bottom. Here we go. Guys, I'll be back in a couple of seconds. I've just got to do a few things here. But listen to the music. It is Group C's, and it starts off with Brazil. But second half is coming. Milky Moo. Okay, thank you, pal. Not thinking straight. No worries, Milky. No worries. One more time. He says, thank you, pal. Not thinking straight. No big deal. Angus, got to get some sleep. Good night, all. Have a good sleep, son. Have a good sleep. But you're going to the next round, Angus. You're going to the next round. And good luck on your next podcast. Milky Moo. Hey, apologies, Angus. Good night to you. One more time. Hey, apologies, Angus. Good night to you. Good night to you, he says. What a great guy. What a great guy. Okay, let's take some music on board. Starting with Brazil. Brazil doing well. Leonardo Baraveira, como vai você? Como vai você? Put you up a little image here. Coming into the second half. Be right back. Okay, guys, we're coming back for the game. I'm not going to be late. You thought I was going to be late, didn't you? You thought I was going to do that late again. I'm not late. I'm back for you, but I hope you enjoyed the music. I'd let that play all day long. I love that music. I'd let it play all day long. I do listen to it all day long. So listen to it, enjoy it. Download it at Ultimate Soccer Show down in the library. Download it. There's no patent, no copyright. It's there for you to take on. Brazil now, coming out again. 3-0 up. Is it going to get higher? Milky Moo wigging out to the music. Beautiful night, Angus. Have a good sleep, buddy. Milky Moo, I'll be back. Absolutely. Friday night. Things are looking good for all three hosts. I got to tell you, things are looking good for all three hosts. Let's take a look. I mean, Mexico, top of their group right now into the next round. 6 points, 2 wins, 2 matches. 3 goals scored. Haven't been scored upon. Haven't been scored upon yet. Canada, in their group, a win and a draw. 7 scored, 1 against. +6, 4 points. The half is about to get ready. Referee's got the whistle ready for us to get the game going. And there we go. 2 halves starting now. Second half getting underway. Ball going long into Brazil's territory. But again, I feel Brazil will consolidate the same situation that they had in the first game. Well, first half, I should say, and come up with a couple of goals. Really, doesn't seem to be anything that Haiti's going to do. But you've seen miracles before. Well, 1 goal would be a miracle. I can't see 3. Therefore, you got to say, thanks to Vinicius Jr. and Mateus Cunha, 3-0 at half-time. Should be better by full-time. And I hope Brazil fans are feeling much better today than they did after the match against Morocco. Vinny Jr. trying to do the special turn, but he has it picked off his toe. Throw in here in Philadelphia. They have some great football in Philadelphia. Done very well in the MLS as well. The third host I could talk about while we're talking hosts and host nations. USA 2 wins, 2 games. 6 scored, 1 against for +5. 6 points. They're in the next round. It just depends who they meet. I do see the US finishing top of the group. I told you that in the prediction show. Go down in the library. Check out the prediction video in the library. It tells you everything you need to know. And when we get to the last game in the group phase, we will have a live show directly after that last match. And we'll be talking about the group stage finishing and the knockout round beginning and what we see coming through. Who's going to go deep and who's going to be upset. But so far, so good for all the big teams. They seem to be doing pretty well, thank you. Spain could pick it up slightly, but I'm sure they will. Ball down the line now. Brazil under pressure. Marquinhos shadows his man. Great tackle. Should be a throw into Haiti. Maybe not. Marquinhos doing a great job. Danilo with the ball. Number 13. A number I really would never want to have. 13, no thank you, sir. Just 1 second. I'm going to line that up again. I need to go into the all multiplex view. 1 second, it's coming back. That's what I want. I want the multiplex view. Thank you, lad. Thank you, lad. Thank you, lad. Into the box, but nobody doing it. Allison cheering. Brazil getting the ball out of the box, moving it forward. Nice tap and go. Vinicius wants it down the line. He's looking for it, but he's got to come inside. Going down the line, he doesn't get it. But he's pulling defenders with him. Everywhere he goes, he's pulling defenders with him, opening up space for Brazil to move forward into. Very intelligent footballer, Mr. Junior. But again, I'm going to say I'm very impressed with Haiti, how they pass the ball around. It's just that final move. Can they get the ball in the nets? And that's where they're having problems. Bruno goes down. Mr. Guimaras gets up. There's a couple of Australian fans came in with some really good... one more time. A couple of Australian fans came in with some really good songs, I should say. I'm going to pull this one up. Just a second, because it came in while I was off air. And it's talking about Australian fans. Now, if you take offence to what I say now, you shouldn't. These are not my words, these are someone else's words. It was between the Australian fans and the American fans from earlier today. Hey, America, brace yourselves. We've got a couple of songs coming. One of the chants, and like I say, don't take offence to me. It's football banter. I'm just reading what has been printed. And it's on people's websites anyway, so it's not me making something up. But it says, he's fat, he's old, he likes them 12 years old. And they're talking about Donald Trump. So they're literally bringing football banter into the crowd. Aussie boys are on a bender. Donald Trump is a sex offender. Again, I'm not political that way, but these are banter from the football fans. So they're getting pretty deep and they're getting pretty personal. And that is banter. That is banter. So there you go. Aussie boys are on a bender. Donald Trump is a sex offender. And the other one is fat, he's old, he likes them 12 years old. Very in your face, but that is banter. Aussie fans making fun of one Donald Trump, I guess. But there you go. 50 minutes in, 3-0, pretty much the same game as we had in the first half. What will come next? What will come next? Does it finish 3-0? Do Brazil not take the opportunity to score goals when they need to? It may be. Alisson, lovely fake, does very well on the footwork there. Great work by Alisson, leaving his man for dead, but making every Brazilian fan literally hold their heart in an oh my situation. Friday night, 3-0 for Brazil. Could it be better? Yes, it could, but they'll take this right now. Every Brazil fan in the stadium and on worldwide stage will tell you now 3 is fine, but 4 or 5 is what they really want to see in the second half. They need to add to this, is what I'm saying. They've got to add to this. Fine bit of defending one more time. Just moving things around, guys. Give me a second. Again, Gabriel, number 3 on the ball right now. He's had a fantastic tournament so far. He's done everything I think he should do and everything I expected from him. Big man at the back for Brazil. And he plays fierce defence. Vinny wants the ball down the line. Is he going to make it? No. Defender gets in there first. But he's going to put the defender under pressure, cutting off the pass to the keeper. Keeping them pinned in there. Great physical play. Great physical play by both players. Ball goes out. Referee calls it down. But earlier today, when you're talking about Brazil and Group C, Brazil fans would have been hoping for this. Now they're not hoping anymore. From this, I said actually in the pre-game and in the video predictions for the World Cup, prediction for Brazil was simply this. Get in the tournament, grow in the tournament. I believe he's just offside there. Defender's going to get there first, but he was offside in my opinion. But I did say Brazil would come into the tournament not in the best of shape, not in the best of confidence, and that they need to come together, and grow in the tournament as they move through each match. That's the way Brazil gets into this tournament and goes far. Therefore, this match right now, they've got to keep adding goals to it. A 3-0 is fine, but a 4 or a 5, that puts way more confidence right through the team. Bit of a mix-up there. The ball kicked out left and we're now on the right side of the field. Slightly confusing there for some. But again, Brazil allowing Haiti to have the ball. They're literally waiting to counter-attack with speed anytime they pick up the ball. Kevin Babb says Spain and Portugal need to pick it up. They do. Or it's going to be a situation where this is not a World Cup for Spain or Portugal. They'll fall on their faces. And do you need Ronaldo? I think for certain issues you can say yes. But eventually they're going to have to do without him. And it's going to be at a World Cup or a Euros. And it's going to be very soon. I can't see Ronaldo playing forever, amen, can you? He's getting up there. And I think you can see his age is showing itself slowly but surely right across the board. Kevin says, sorry, Milky Moose says, Scotland always planning to win 3-0 in Miami. Anyway, there you go. There you go. Ball over the top. Might be just offside. Lovely take. Cuts inside. In the corner it goes. Taking far too long. Great skill. But the chance goes a-begging. Vinny Jr. not releasing the pass and not releasing a good pass either. Haiti back in possession. Turning, coming back the other way. Going down the left wing. Slits the ball through. Does he get the return? Referee says advantage, but that should be a free kick against Brazil. Going down wide. Get the cross in, son. Here he comes. I tell you what, he's fouled. He's fouled there. He's fouled there. He's fouled there. He's fouled there. Why are they not calling that? This is getting a little bit ridiculous with the no calls inside the box. Just ask Scotland times 2. VAR dragging numbnuts back. If they're not showing you the incident again, you know there's something on it. The question is, why are they not awarding the penalty, or why they're not awarding a free kick? Why they just completely ignored that? Makes me wonder. Like they did for Scotland today. Ignoring penalty calls. Not dubious penalty calls. Stonewallers. And Haiti now on the edge of the box. Cross into the middle, headed on. Allison comes, collects it. No problem. Ronaldo needs to spit on that guy, bald head. Go on, just spit on his head. Spit on his head, spit on his head. Giano's an idiot. Spit on his head. Where do I get it? Kevin Babb says, surely this must be Ronaldo's last World Cup. It should be. It should be. But with that ego, could you see him coming back? I really couldn't. I don't think it's going to be the same player in 4 years' time. But yeah, you're right, mate. You're right. Surely this must be Ronaldo's last World Cup. And Kevin says, where on earth did FIFA find these officials? I got to ask myself the same question. There's no consistency. You don't mind bad or good decisions if they're consistently good or bad. But when they're in and out, he's definitely going to make it. Switches it back and nearly number 4. Cross the face of the goal. Another chance gone begging. Kuna having a great time tonight. 2 goals. Pushing the ball around. Marquinhos. Over to Gabriel. The 2 at the back. Forcing the issue now with Brazil. Overloading in the middle. Looking for that 4th goal. Maybe not too far away. The one thing this for Brazil is a good workout. This is a very good workout for Brazil. They might not have too much to do in their own penalty box, but this is a great workout. Moving the ball through the middle, creating passes, offside again. Terrible, 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 terrible offside calls tonight for Brazil. Too many times they've been called offside. How many times? 5. That's number 6. 6 times in one match in 50 minutes. Offside once every 10 minutes. That's not the norm. And Ancelotti needs to pick up on that. And once you got the ball in the final third, you don't want to be going offside. You want to capitalise on the move and keep it in the enemy's territory. Tea time, and it's piping hot. Ball to the far side, right side. Haiti, expansive football. But again, haven't had the chance in front of net, really, to pop the onion bag. They probably won't, but if they do, it will be a massive moment, an absolutely huge moment for them. Milky Moo says, and Kevin says, where on earth did FIFA find these officials? Milky Moo says, and no Scottish officials brought to the World Cup, no refs. That to me is horrendous. Every World Cup team should have their referees, their best referees, at this World Cup. And if there's a referee crew from any country that's not within the top echelon, they shouldn't be there. I'm not a firm believer that you get a medal for turning up. You got me? You get a medal for winning or losing. No thirds, no fourths, no 28 for turning up. You don't get that in my world. You got to excel. Nice give and go down the line. Needs to go for the back post. Can he get the cross in? He's going to wait for the defender and beat him again. Why not get the cross straight in? Nope. Got to beat the defender twice and lose the ball. Free kick coming up. Easy call for the referee. Bono C just arrived. What have I missed? Tell you, Bono, first half Brazil not running riot, but coming up with 3 goals. Not really pushing it too hard, but it was a really acceptable match where the goals is concerned. We're looking for Brazil to keep the pressure down, but they haven't. Haiti, great on the ball all the way through. Got to hand it to Haiti. They're really comfortable on the ball, but it's that final third when they get and encroach the final third. They don't seem to have it to get the ball in the back of the net. So what I'm saying is, Brazil dominating with the 3 goals. They haven't dominated all the match. Haiti has come up with some nice footballing. As you can see, they move the ball around very nicely, but it's conjuring up that final quality pass to get something on net. Maybe now's the time, corner coming up. And that's pretty much what we've got all day long. Haiti, very industrial, but the quality not as high as Brazil. And Cunha has scored twice, and Vinicius Jr. has also scored once in the process. And we're looking for goal number 4. And the crowd is completely yellow. Look at that crowd. So there you go, Bono C. That's what I got for you, my friend. And Milky Moo says, had a good share of VAR in Scotland as well. Could have helped them out. Yeah, exactly. I can't understand why they wouldn't allow or select Scottish international referees. Why not? Doesn't make any sense. And what does make sense, though, is if you have referees and officials from each competing nation. Therefore, those teams feel they have their own guys in the competition and things will be fair. Corner coming up. Lovely corner near post. Headed in. Oh, a great save by Ellison and kicked off the line. I tell you what, there was the moment. There was the moment. Haiti nearly getting their first ever World Cup goal. Cleared off the line. Great header. Ellison doing spectacularly well to keep it out. And it's still 3-0. And that's all because they're dropping their guard. There's a review coming up right now. Take a look. Headed in. Keeper saves. High foot. Headed in. Keeper saves. High foot. That foot is way too high, but what are you going to do? Give a free kick on the goal line? High foot. Cunha's leaving the field. Ancelotti making the changes, keeping the troops healthy, fit. And in comes a guy I really like. If you're looking, Martinelli's coming in the field. He can make things happen. Another Arsenal player coming into the mix. Paqueta's come off for Cunha. But Martinelli coming in for Endrick. Martinelli can do some really good things. I like this guy on his day. He's all action. He's very tenacious. He doesn't really give up. He fights all the way. But he's got great amounts of skill. Great amounts of skill. And he can pick the pass. And he can also take that shot and put it where you don't want it, in the back of the net. Will he? We'll have to wait and see. Definitely a step up for Brazil with Martinelli coming in my book. Very underrated. And talking with Leo earlier in the World Cup, Martinelli, a player that Brazil fans want to see open up and do something. Free kick coming up. Milky Moo Celtic. All right, Bono. Absolutely. Milky Moo Celtic. That was good. Odds on this game finishing 3-1. Yeah. If that goes in, I can't see it staying at 3, though. Unless Brazil has said, hey, we got 3, let's just take it easy. Vinny Jr. having a word with the referee, asking him what the hell he's doing. Casimir's substitution in for Dietzen. Dietzen coming in for Haiti. Casimir, not Casemiro. He's on the other team. Free kick coming in. The referee's making a little bit of confusion happen all right across the board here at this World Cup. Sometimes I am asking myself, what the F are they calling? Keeping it clean. There might be kids there. Great kick. Well headed. Now take the volley. Take the volley. Take another shot. Corner. Goal kick. Not a corner. Goal kick. But Haiti recently in the last couple of minutes have had a few chances. So Bonner, you've come into the right time to see Haiti getting into the match. Again, Brazil slowing down the motion. They could be doing a lot more and keeping the pressure on. Are they taking a break? Are they managing themselves through the tournament? There's no point going full tilt if you've got the win already in the bag. Saving energy. And a throw-in coming up to Haiti. Rayan goes down like a sack of spuds. And it's cleared one more time. Brazil now on the break, moving forward. Can they make this pay? Handball referee, handball referee, handball referee. No handball? Yes, a handball. Martinelli getting the ball. Let's hope Martinelli gets to touch something. Marquinhos wants a word with the referee. Straightforward handball, but the hand does go to the ball. And just as a funny, Haiti have a Lukaku lookalike in net. Lukaku is in net. Lukaku lookalike in net for Haiti. Tell me what you think. Does that look like Lukaku with a beard in net? Tell me. Free kick coming up. Brazil into the box. Beautifully placed. Coming back into the mix. The keeper can't get there. Down low. It's still hooked up and under style. Still in the danger zone. Brazil fighting, coming up with the ball, going wide. Brilliant play. Get that cross in, son. Rubinho Jr. Vinicius Jr. Crosses. Going out. Kept in. Well done, defender. Haitians staying alive. Keeping the ball in play. But Vinny Jr. could have crossed the ball earlier and it goes in there. Kevin Babb says Martinelli is dangerous. He was on fire for Arsenal this season. He'll score. I like him. Vinny Jr. inside the box. Ticks, tacks, toes. Pass 1, pass 2. Has to turn. Slips it inside. Take the shot. Whoa! Off the bar. Unlucky Brazil. But offside. Offside. Wouldn't have counted. Again. 7, that make that 8 offsides for Brazil tonight. 8 offsides for Brazil tonight. Wouldn't have counted. Look great. You nearly got it right there, Kevin. Martinelli on fire. He's got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Hydration break coming up. Hydration break taking place. So a few of the stats as we go through right now, just to keep you guided. It is 3-0, could have been 4-0 if it had been onside, if it had clipped the bar, and if it had gone under the bar in the net. Shots so far, 7 to Brazil, 5 Haiti. 5 on target for Brazil, 2 on target for Haiti. Getting closer. No goals at halftime, no shots at halftime, not even a shot on target for for Haiti at halftime. So much better for Haiti. 5 shots, 2 on target in the second half. It's a 60-40 match. Possession. Brazil is bossing it 60-40, as you would have expected. 60-40 for Brazil. Give me a second here. Get the white screen out of the way. 60-40 to Brazil is on the possession, as you just heard. Going on the passes, 445 passes to 282. That's 445 to 282 in favour of Brazil. Pass accuracy, 90% to 83% in favour of Brazil. They're doing very well. Let me just get that out of the way. There we go. Looking good. Fouls, 9 to 6 in favour of Brazil. 1 yellow card to 2 in favour of Haiti. 7 offsides to Brazil, 2 for Haiti, and 4 corners to 2 in favour of Brazil. So things are looking good for Brazil, but I do say they need to add to it and add to it in the next 20 minutes before you don't have chance. As Brazil, like I said, sat back to save their energies for the next match, it seems they may have done. Ancelotti's quite the coach. Milky Moose Celtic, my Creole sister, Green Hearts, beautiful. Haiti, you will rise again, says Milky Moo. And Martinelli is dangerous. Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll see what happens. But looking into one other second, I want to change into the groups. Give me the live World Cup groups. Thank you, man. I was talking about the host, Canada. Kone. One of the things that was asked me earlier on in, and I couldn't answer it, but one of the things that was asked to me was who's going to replace Kone in the Canadian national setup as the game's still going on. I'd say you've got a couple there. Jadon Nelson, Saliba, or Jonathan Osorio. Look at those three. Osorio can come in for 60 minutes, and you can even bring in Liam Miller after the 60 minutes. So you've got Liam Miller, Saliba, or Osorio that can replace the broken-legged Kone, and you're going to bring someone in. But they've got plenty of options. Jesse Marsh has got plenty of options, and I'm thinking right now, Martinelli is in absolute anguish right now. Yellow card coming up. Let's see where this one goes. It's getting physical, it's getting chippy, and you know Brazil won't back down. Martinelli is in some distress. Let's take a look. Oh, I tell you, watch this. Oh, through the man, through the man, through the man. There's no need to be tackling like that. That is criminal. Why have you got to kill the man's legs going through the ball like that? Absolute criminal. There's no respect from player to player when another team does that to your man. Is Martinelli out of the World Cup? Sad to know Haiti have never played a game at home. They play their home games in Curaçao. Pray for the day they can play in their homeland. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's all about resources as well. On those islands throughout that region, it's all resources. Curaçao's got a somewhat decent small arena, but the field is not the best. But in that area of the world, it's one of the best. So it's resources. Happily to say Martinelli is walking around, but he's going to feel that one later. 18 minutes to go. Do we get another goal? Is there another goal in the World Cup for us tonight? Man down again. Referee says, get up. Alisson got a difficult one to take down. Does well. Takes a touch in between. And out for the throw-in. Alisson's pretty good with his feet. Always is. Watching him for Liverpool EPL matches. Pretty safe goalkeeper. Big keeper. Makes some great saves. Owns the box. Generalises the defence. Lets everybody know exactly what he wants and where you need to be as a defender. Top goalkeeper. Top goalkeeper. No doubt about it. Alisson. Brazil. Pretty in pink. "16 minutes to go, 74 minutes down. Are you enjoying the World Cup?" I am. I got to say, I am enjoying the World Cup for many reasons on the field. I am. Free kick in there. Repelled one more time by Brazil. Not really the best free kick delivery that you're going to see. Needed to be a lot higher. Keeper looks like he's getting the ball here. And that one is all the way out to the far side. Well kept in play. Going to blow the trumpet here. It has to be done. You sneeze the sound out. Way to go, buddy. Great pass in, but sends it to Mars. Way up in the air. Sends it to Mars. And I'm so happy I got this mic back on, I'm telling you. And thank you, Milky Moo, yesterday for telling me about the mic, that it was good, but this is better. This is better. I can do things with this that I can't do with the other guy. I can even put this on there. Show you. That'll make me sound even different. So we got all the toys. I got a brand new mic back in the building. I'm so happy. Don't blow trumpets too loud. Thanks, Crystal. Mic off. You betcha. I did it. Allison with the ball, coming wide. Is there another goal? Brazil need to put another goal in this match. 4-0 will look far better than 3-0, and it could have been 3-1. Kevin needs it for his bet. No goals so far. He needs 3 goals really fast. Can they do it? Brazilian style going through. He's offside. Offside. Is he offside? It's going to be close. Let's review it first. It's 4-0 on the day, but it's offside. Absolutely. You get the calls here. I've watched this game all my life. When he's just slightly off, I can see it. And he's just slightly off, and he's off, right? Nice finish under the sweeper keeper one more time, but he's offside. How about that? Big nose. I don't know what that looked like, but I will check the reel. It would be funny if it was red. And you can get red fluffies. You can get pink fluffies, blue fluffies, green, yellow, whatever color you like. I keep it black on black. Haiti now. Should have been 4-0 down. If he times it right, still 3-0 down. Still looking for their first goal in World Cup history. Can they get it? And if they got it against Brazil, they'd never forget that ever, right? Absolutely never. Allison with the ball on his own 6-yard lock box. Oh, that's a good cup of tea. Wow, is that a good one? Woo, as Milky Moose says, oh. Turning inside. Again, Haiti collect the ball, coming the other way. Showing that they want to get something on net. Haven't been able to get it in the net so far. They've gone close. They played some lovely silky football, interchange football, into feet. It's that final quality that is literally evading them. Throw-in coming up. Ball still live. Taking no time. Ball into the middle. Nice tic-tac-toe. Not exactly the play. Too quick for him to get the reaction. But again, Haiti bossing the match right now in the second half. Brazil taking a timeout by the looks of things. Not consuming any energy. Just shutting down this match. Seeing it out. And it looks like they're quite happy for the 3-0. Throw-in coming up. You guys make me laugh, I tell you. In a good way. In a good way. Fuck me. The light's not on. It's on now. But Ancelotti, substitutions there. I've got to say, Guimaraes is probably not the happier of the two to go off. But fresh legs, keeping all the legs fresh for the tournament. Very smart coaching by Ancelotti. Carlo is definitely one of your top coaches worldwide. It always amazed me when Everton, yeah, no disrespect, but it always amazed me when Everton had him as coach. Brazil coming down the middle. Can he take it? One touch, beautiful. Needs to lay it off. Man wide. Is he offside? Comes in the middle. Marquinhos keeps it in play with the foul. Physical play there. Looked like he was offside when the ball came through. There you go. Offside again. Stevie calls it for you. That's 9 offsides for Brazil today. 9 offsides where you might have got the ball gone through. And Leonardo Baraviera, you guys need to fix that. You need to fix that. You have less time against big teams. Haiti is a minnow, a midget in world football. You've got plenty of time against these guys. And you're offside 9 times. Makes me wonder how good Brazil is. It should make you wonder as well. I'll send something else to you. Canadian fans. Everybody's getting a little bit ahead of themselves, I'd say. The 6-0 was fantastic. But 2 red cards in the game. You're going to have to win 6-0 for 2 red cards because you're playing 9 guys. 8 guys on field against 10. So don't look at that 6-0 Canadian fans and think, hey, we've got it. That was a white elephant, an aberration. Something that comes along once in a blue moon. Call it what you like. But Canada need to get in that Switzerland game and go for it. You got nothing to lose but set the tone. So again, don't get ahead of yourselves with the 6-0. Germany don't need to get ahead of themselves with the 7-1. Game to game, we're going to see teams developing. Big thank you, Crystal, for keeping me on mic. Haiti coming down the middle, another foot in there, and another foot in there, and he doesn't come up with the ball. Brazil coming away with it. Very interesting to see. Coming back to the keeper, Alisson in his own 6-yard box, going long. Ball goes up to halfway. No foul. Referee allowing play on. That's one of the things I do like with the refereeing at the World Cup, the way they are no nonsense, no fuss, keep playing. That's a complete dive. That's a complete dive. One more time. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. Look at the dive and spin my body over and over and over. Casemiro looking like he was poleaxed and literally faking the foul, fooling the ref. And another shite decision. Milky Moo Celtic and Bono and Crystal and Milky Moo. I get all of it. Thank you very much, guys. Love yous all. Big up. And if you go down in the library, you'll see which watchalongs we're covering next, all the way through. Just going to check on something here, guys. Just a second. Our next match coming up is Deutschland taking on Elfenbeinküste. That's Germany taking on Ivory Coast. That's coming up tomorrow at 1:40 pre-game, Mountain Time. 2 o'clock, Alberta time, kickoff. Get your listings. So Germany tomorrow, get in here. And we've got more coming. Can Haiti do the impossible? Ball through the middle, straight into Allison's arms. 5 minutes to go. Seems Brazil has done what they need to do. Ancelotti's fielded the reserves, done very well. Brazil haven't really put a foot wrong. It's been a workmanlike performance for Brazil. Not a classic, but a workmanlike performance. But a performance that'll put more confidence into the Brazilian national team. Ryan winning the free kick again. Soft free kick experience. Doesn't seem to like it. I'm looking at Carlo. There he is. There's Carlo on the sideline. Carlo Ancelotti. He's not killing the gum today. No gum in his mouth. Looks like he's trying to rip his head off. Ball coming in. Haiti now. Can you score? Great save by Allison. Nice idea. And again, Haiti going close, close, close. But Brazil are saying no, no, no. Corner kick. Taken short. Wasting no time. Gets it back. Puts the cross in. Goes back. Brazil clearing the ball. Again, nice play by Haiti. Trying to pick the lock. But Brazil say no. Not happening. Coming down the left wing. 1 station, 2 station. Looking for the pass. Looking for the cross. Well deflected one more time. Great interception. Brazil not giving up, not giving any space. But again, for all the Brazilian fans, I don't really like seeing Brazil playing this blue. I like the yellow or I like the white of old, per se. But the blue, it looks like a Holland outfit from years back. Not too far back either. Lucius now with the ball. Experience channels it up the wing. Shot coming in from range and goal kick, Brazil. 2 minutes to go and 2 minutes to go. Coming up to the end of the match pretty soon. It's going to be the Man of the Match award and the post-match, guys. Get your Man of the Match award in. And the post-match is coming up in a couple of minutes. We'll get to talk about this match and a few other matches and anything you want to talk about during the World Cup. Bono C says, I like the blue. I'm glad you do, my friend. I'm glad you do. Like I say, it reminds me of the Dutch kit from a few World Cups back. Ball through the middle, going over the top. He will make it. Can he get it into the middle quickly? Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. Take too much time, have no shot. Time of the essence. Going past one Brazilian. Takes the ball with him. No foul. Referee says play on. It's frenetic in there. Line's gone up. Offside position found out. And again, an offside. He's far out of the play there, just too far. As you can see, comes back into play, wanders in from an offside position. Linesman takes an eternity to figure that out. He should have been figuring that out immediately. It looks like half of Brazil is in the stadium tonight. Five minutes added time is what we've got. Let's see what happens. But second half hasn't been as thrilling as the first. First half was fantastic. Second half has not been very thrilling. So Bono C, you came in at the wrong time. Ball needs to come to the back post with speed. And I tell you what, he misses an open goal. Misses an open goal. But it wasn't that easy. Wasn't that easy. But an open goal nonetheless. Why doesn't he just take a touch, bring it back inside, and tap it in the empty net with his left foot? Just saying. He had all the time in the world. Haiti now. 4 minutes to go. Can they get a goal? $3-0 down. Their next match coming up is Morocco, where another loss will be had. Ball down the middle. Beautiful ball down the middle. Going inside. Slides it through. Going inside. Takes the shot. No foul. Referee not giving a penalty for that. Brazil coming forward. Keeping the hammer down. Moving the ball back to the centre spot. Coming to the right side. Overloading here on the right side. Gabriel on the ball. Passing it back inside. Maquinos into the inside. Gabriel on the ball again, sorry. Maquinos down low. Twist and turn. Free kick. Easy call for the referee. Easy call for the referee. Man down. Three minutes to go. You certainly can't be shooting, that's for sure. Okay, someone's trying to be a little artistic. We have the ball on the game, please. Thank you. These cameramen, I tell you. Artistic freaks. Ball needs to come to the left side. Wide open. It is over to the left side. Can it be? Can it be? Get it in the box. Come on now, Haiti. Get that goal. Get that one goal. You're yearning for that goal at the World Cup. Put your fans into ecstasy. And a nice little save by Allison. Very routine. Going for the corner. Time to get a goal from the corner, Haiti. Come on. Milky Moo, what do you mean? 0-3 versus 2. Well done, the 2. I don't understand. Sorry, mate. Just give me a hands up with that one. In comes the corner. Front post again. Headed to the back post. There's a battle going on. Brazil head tennis in the mixer. It's still in there, but it's whistled down one more time. Off a corner. It better have been a foul. Milky Moo says have to be a lot better to beat Allison from there. I'd say so. I'd say so. Absolutely. Oh, there were 3 Brazilians, right? Okay, gotcha. 3 versus 2, yes. Gotcha. 3 versus 2. Gotcha, mate. Absolutely. Cheers, fella. Don't forget, you've still got Turkey-Paraguay coming up later. Games coming through today. Brazil 3-0 so far over Haiti. USA 2-0 over Australia. And Morocco 1-0 over Scotland. Still to come, Turkey and Paraguay. That's going to be interesting. Paraguay, pull a surprise. It'll turn that group upside down. Turkey probably expecting to win it, but there is the final for 3rd and 4th place between those two right there. Throw-in coming up now, down low. Haiti on the ball. Final 15 seconds to score. Free kick coming up. This is the last dance saloon. A Hail Mary free kick. Experience taken down again. Not too happy. Poor, I tell you, it was quite the chop though, wasn't it, eh? Was quite the chop, but he'll be fine. High up the leg, you're good. Ball coming in. Get it in there now. Come on, Haiti. Get it on net. That should be that. That indeed is that. 3-0 on the day. Carlo Ancelotti and the boys from Brazil take it home. Vinicius, a goal on the day. And Cunha gets the other 2 on the day, but Brazil quite happy with that. Haiti, it's reality. It's reality. It's reality. 3-0's not a bad score against a team like Brazil. It's absolute reality. Milky Moo. I tell you, man, seriously. Applause. Milky Moo says applause. The shirt changing begins. And there you go, 3-0 on the day. Let's take a look at the updated group standings. After that, we will go into the match standings. But you're in the extra time. You're in the post-match. First goal going in. Cunha up high. Ball over the top. Vinicius going in. Slides it under the sweeper keeper. Look at the sweeper keeper. You're not stopping a train with them sweeper keepers. Bono C. Thank you, Stevie. Thank you, Bono C. Thank you, Bono C. But looking at the game today. First half, brilliant by Brazil. First half, brilliant. 3-0 up. Looking for more. The second half, they come in and they literally drop the level. Dropping the level. You got to say, Haiti went close in the second half, but not close enough, and that's quality. It's quality that gets you goals. The toughest thing in football, in soccer, is a goal scorer. If you've got a great goal scorer, you're in the match. If you don't, you look like Haiti. Tea time, baby. Let's take a look at the table standings. Brazil on top, 4 points. Morocco on top, 4 points. Goal difference is Brazil have +3, Morocco have +1 going into the final game. Scotland, 0 on the goal differential, 3 points, will be going to the next round. And if they can get a surprise result against Brazil, it may be more. And on that note, Scotland fans, I think you have a tougher game against Morocco than you do against Brazil. Just my take. You might not agree, but I think you have a better chance taking on Brazil than you do Morocco. Just saying. And Haiti on the bottom, 2 games in, 2 losses, no goals scored, 4 against for -4, 0 points. That is what it looks like there. On the game today, looking at the stats, giving it to you as it is. Your goal scorers one more time. Mateus Cunha on 23 and 36. Vinicius Jr. on 45 +3. That was at halftime. Nothing more was added in the second half, sadly, because it did look like this could have been a 4, a 5, or a 6. But Brazil just couldn't get it done. And I'll tell you why in a second, because it's outrageous why they have so many of these. But looking at the stats, Brazil first. 9 shots, 5 on target, 57% possession, 533 passes, 89% pass accuracy, 1 yellow card, 9 offsides, 4 corners. Looking now at Haiti, 4 on target, 8 shots on the night. That's decent. But all of that came in the second half. Had they have brought this performance, second half performance, in the first half, they wouldn't be 3-0 down. No goals, no shots, nothing on target in the first half. Second half, 8 shots, 4 on target. Still no goals, but 8 and 4 is how you get it done. 43% possession against Brazil's 57%. Passes 387. Pass accuracy 84%. Yellow cards 3. Offsides 4. Corners 4. Going into the chat, guys, looking at this match. And you can ask any question like as we shut this down. Bono says, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Stevie. Lovely. Cheers, Bono C. Kevin Babs, man of the match, Placide. May have conceded 3. Not all his fault and made some great saves in the first 20. Yes, he did. And hey, it's Brazil. Could and should have been more. Yes, yes, yes. Good call, good call, good call. I think the only other guy that I could say gets it done simply because goals are so hard to come by is Matheus Cunha with 2. Not Vinicius, but Matheus Cunha with 2 goals on the night. He's another guy I put in the category for man of the match. And in Milky Moose Celtic, I'll go with Vinny J. Casemiro, a close second for me. There's quite a few guys that can get into this. Absolutely. Don't want that. Don't want that. We want that. Thank you very much. Going back one more time. Got to small this down. But again, man of the match is a bit of an easy pick for if you know who. But Placide, Vinny Jr., Casemiro, Cunha. It's really interesting. Between Vinny and Casemiro, I think Vinny gets it. So keeping Vinny on top right now. Between Vinny and Cunha, I think Cunha gets it because he's got more goals on the night. That's 2 on the tournament for Cunha, 2 on the tournament for Vinny. And then you're looking at Placide in goal. He could get it too. But I'm thinking right now it's going to go the way of Matheus Cunha. It came as a time where Brazil needed to get on the ball. He settled the ship, settled the nerves. And after that, Brazil played like a different team. They were more relaxed, more confident on the ball, and literally went about the game plan in a much more systematic fashion. They looked like a Brazil team in the first half that we know can play and that we know can rip your net off. They looked like a Brazil team. Second half, we saw the negative side of the Brazil team, whether that was Carlo Ancelotti slowing things down and getting guys to come off the bench, to come in the match, to save legs through the tournament. He changed the complexion of the match in the second half with the substitutions. He didn't do any injustice to Brazil. It's literally, he changed out a few of the starters and the game changed. And when it changed, I'm sure that the number at half-time from Carlo was, we're going to carry this win, close the match off, and we're going to take 3 points home. On the record, he probably would have said, I don't want us to get scored on, and if we can add to it, fine, but stay in our own half, play compact, play a compact counter-attack system, and don't burn your legs. Don't burn the legs, keep the energy, and stay as you are. I'm thinking that's what Ancelotti would have said. But on the night, you got to say, not the most compelling performance in the second half, but they did enough. As for Haiti, moving along, no goals in the tournament so far. Morocco coming up next. Scotland's got Brazil, but Morocco coming up next for Haiti. I got to tell you, I don't see a goal there either. It would be lovely to see them score a goal, but I just don't know that they're at that level coming against arguably the toughest defence in the group. So let's see what happens there. But you got to say, on the day, Brazil, worth the money, leading the group, coming of age, growing as a team, moving through the tournament, guaranteeing themselves now to go into the knockout round, which was not really an ask. It was how they were going to do it. How many wins, how many draws, and no losses. It's how they were going to navigate through this group. So far, so good. The tough match, Morocco, a point in. The easy match, Haiti, 3 goals in, 3 points. Against Scotland, it's going to be different. Haiti taking on Morocco, probably won't get a goal. Morocco probably get the win. And then you're looking possibly at 2 teams, I'm talking Brazil and Morocco, looking at 2 teams fighting for top spot. Because right now, Brazil's in the lead, 3+ on the goal difference. Morocco 1-1, 1+ on the goal difference, both on 4 points. I'm saying this in the final games in this group. Going with Brazil, Scotland. I can see Brazil winning that game. Scotland does have a chance. In the game against Morocco and Haiti, I can see Morocco winning that game, but it's Morocco has a chance to load up on the goals. Morocco has a chance to load up on the goals against Haiti in the final match. And if they do, they'll pip Brazil for top spot. Not by points, but goal difference. And if the goal difference is the same As I said to you coming in tonight, I'm going to show you this on screen one more time. But if it ends the same, where both teams are level on goal difference, take a read of that, because that's how the goal difference is going to be decided. To cut it bluntly and shortly, they're going to use your all-time head-to-head record on the final matches. If you are dead set level with another nation in any of these groups, and I always thought that your goal difference was what it should be. In a competition where you score, you get scored on, those are the defining moments that segregate 1, 2, 3, and 4 teams in a group. And FIFA, not with wisdom at all, because they're more worried about the 7-1 win. Read down the bottom. The logic is that accessing the direct... In fact, let me read it here. Just a second. 1 second. Pull it straight up. There we go. What I want to read is, for the first time at the World Cup, FIFA is using head-to-head records instead of group goal differential as the primary tiebreaker for teams level on points. Yeah, the logic is that assessing the direct performance of two teams is fairer because it removes freak results such as Germany's 7-1 over Curacao, Canada's 6-0 over Qatar. Why are they worried about a freak result? Why? Because they instigated the freak results by having a 48-team World Cup, which is nonsense. It should only be 32 because that's the perfect mix. That's what we're all used to, and that is the perfect number, 32. So those numbers coming through, worrying about goals. Hey, FIFA, you made this happen. It's your balls up, to put it bluntly. To put it very bluntly. Kevin Babb says, off to bed now. Have a good one all. Kevin, have a good sleep. But the man of the match, I'm going to go with Matheus Cunha. He got 2 goals. He deserves to get something out of this match. His shooting was perfect. He played a great line up front, held the ball up, did what a forward does, but he did it very well. Not your biggest Brazilian forward of all time, but he played a big match, and that's what I'm looking for. Milky Moose Celtic on target, absolutely. But I tell you, Brazil will be looking at this in a different light. Coming into the next match, Scotland, get ready. Coming into the next match, Morocco, looking for goals on Haiti to finish first. That's what I'm saying. Guys, apologies again for turning up late, but the day was the day. You heard what I said. And I got to say, coming back into it, games are coming through. The next match tomorrow, join me again. Deutschland, Elfenbeinküste. That's Germany taking on the Ivory Coast, or Côte d'Ivoire, if you want it in French. But that's a game I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I do not see Germany getting 7 goals tomorrow, not for a fact. Côte d'Ivoire will play them tough. Possibly a 2-0 to Germany, 3-1, somewhere in there, or a 1-0 to the Elfenbeinküste, Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. It could happen. Germany in good form right now, on a streak of wins. Got a winning start to the World Cup. Do they continue winning? And I'll finish with this. Germany is a team back in the day when it was full of normal Germans with German mentality, that when they came into a tournament, they would excel if they came in with form and continued that form. Right now, Germany looking like they're a team that possibly is looking to get to the round of 16 and then leave probably in the quarterfinals. I can't see them moving further than that. And that's all I got to say. Guys, come back tomorrow. Germany, Ivory Coast. Let's have another go around. Thank you, everybody, for being in here. It's been a lot of fun again. And on the day, Brazil get their points. Haiti looking for the first goal. Will it happen against Morocco? Let's wait and see. Again, thanks, guys. Have a great night. And everybody that went through today who had a good result, well done to your team. Keep clicking. Keep coming back. Remember, like, subscribe. Join the family. And let's see what happens tomorrow with Germany and Ivory Coast.